How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Every Brand Breakdown. We are on the letter Z. Today we will have gone through the entire alphabet, and I thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this series, please let me know in the comments so we can consider going through the alphabet again. And I already know we have a playlist with 26 videos, one video for every letter of the alphabet. And today, if you didn't already know from the title, we are going over the brand Z-Coil with the letter Z. If you didn't know what Z-Coil is, it is a shoe brand out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I don't think they manufacture there, but that's where they're headquartered. It is a very niche, mom and poppy kind of shoe brand. Let me go to their About Us page. It gives us a little more information. So Alvaro Z, he's 88, co-founder, inventor of Z-Coil. It's a small family-owned business in Albuquerque. The shoe idea was in 1991, and I think they got a manufacturer in 1992. You may or may not have seen or sold these at the thrift store before, but they're very niche. Their claim to fame is that they reduce impact. We're walking on concrete all day, and that's why people are having like back and knee problems, is because we're not meant to be walking on concrete. So reducing impact is going to be reducing problems. Unfortunately, they look shockingly, no pun intended, awkward. Look how high your heel is. It kind of looks like a rolled ankle waiting to happen. Like going up and down stairs would probably be dangerous, but they've been around since 91, so apparently they don't get too many lawsuits and complaints about it. Here's a look at their website. Go to home. They hit you with a fuchsia or a purple shoe, so they're kind of advertising to women. Their first section is women, so they probably sell a lot more women's shoes than men's shoes. They got a ton of reviews on their site, and it looks like a lot of them are 5 stars. Primarily the ones that I found have been this open coil, but they have started making this closed coil, which just looks like a giant heel, but there is still a spring inside there to reduce that impact with their spring technology. Just looking at the shoes, you can see $200, $200, $199 I think is the cheapest, and all the way up to almost $400. They don't have a ton of models, so it's pretty easy to identify exactly what you found based off of just looking at the site. Look, there's only maybe like 20 models in the women's section, and then same thing, 15 or 20 models in the men's section, and you could identify exactly what you have to get that listed on eBay. I think these are more popular with elderly populations as well. The first time I ever heard of this brand was my grandfather gave me a pair that he found that somebody was throwing away, and I think he was walking around and found it in somebody's trash pile. They weren't dirty, they were just getting thrown away. He grabbed them, gave them to me. I sold them, I think, immediately, same day or next day for $35 or $40, and I was like, wow, these actually sell pretty good. It was probably like 6 years ago, and I don't think I did research on the brand back when I sold those. So they do have replaceable parts as well, like different, you can get another heel, another spring if that goes out, insoles, laces. Very simple and niche business going on. Let's check eBay. Z 1100 active. We're going to go to pre-owned, brings us down to 425. Not very saturated. I will pick these up almost every single time when I see them because they will normally sell for at least 30, 40 bucks or more depending on the style and the condition. Obviously, your hiker is going to be more expensive. Your leathers are going to be more expensive. The better the condition, you're going to be more expensive. I want to say in the low end I've sold it was like 35 bucks, and the high end was over $100. And even if you found something like this where it was just the heels, you could sell those as well. So just looking at the active market, completed 749, and there's a pair of boots right there, 150 or best offer. And then we're going to go to sold 662. So more they've sold than have been currently listed right now, which is a good indicator of the brand, of the product. The sell-through rate is I want to say like 80-90%. Price plus shipping highest first. You're going to see West boots. I see they don't even make this anymore, this Western Z-Coil boots. Combat work style boots, your high tops. I think this is what when I sold mine for over 100, I want to say it was a pair of high tops like this. And then you get your sandals, limited edition Good pictures, and then we can go to price plus shipping. Lowest first is probably going to be some auctions with really bad pictures. Oh, Nike Z-Coil. So the auctions, you probably even could scoop up a pair for super cheap and then list them at a buy it now and make some money off of it, because there's not a lot of people like hunting, sniping this brand. It's a lot of elderly people that are buying them for the promises of the relief of back pain, and just these are terrible pictures right there. Blue one is the first pair that I ever found and sold. I would say throughout my reselling career, I've probably found and sold this brand around 10 times. So they stick out like a sore thumb at the thrift store. Super easy and awkward to spot. They can go for some good money, good sell-through rate, good money, good sell-through rate, really unsaturated market. Let's check out Poshmark. I did not even think about selling. I've never even sold a pair of these on Poshmark, but we're going to check. Let's look up Z-Coil. Z-Coil in women's market. Looks like some are listed. Not a ton. There's less than one page. But let's look at sold. 21, 60, 70, 40, 48, 80. Yeah, prices aren't as high because, like I said, more elderly people are going to be buying them. And I would say that more elderly people are familiar with eBay than Poshmark. Poshmark's newer, hipper. So eBay might be your better market. But these still sold for 140. There still are someone selling for really, really good on here. But I would say overall, your best market would probably be eBay. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something today about Z-Coil, or you learned a lot about Z-Coil if you've never heard of it. Make sure to check out the playlist if you haven't already. First link in the description for the Every Brand Breakdown playlist. Got it super organized and easy for everyone to watch. Let me know how you enjoyed this Every Brand Breakdown A to Z series in the comments. I've gotten a lot of good feedback, especially from the newer intermediate sellers, that this is like gold to them, and it really can accelerate your brand knowledge base years with just a couple hours of watching through the playlist. So thank you for watching again. So with that being said, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.